Metaltech has made a complete custom, professionally built wiring harness that's going to directly integrate into your truck. It's all plug and play. There's no cutting, there's no splicing. It all directly goes right in. And this harness has everything ready for the stage 2 on up. And the harness has your backup lights, has a separate run that's going to go down to your backup lights, all with the Deutsch Tech connectors. And then of course we have the run that's going to come out on the swing arm that has your parking lights for your license plate light. It has the third brake light on a Deutsch Tech connector, and it has the coaxial connection for your backup camera. And then the part that's actually connecting to your truck is a bypass. We have the actual Molex connectors that match what Ford is using in the taillight. So you unplug the taillight, this plugs right in between, you plug your taillight back into the harness. So it's really easy. And then we have the coaxial cable that's going to go through the billows that is behind your taillight already, go inside the truck, and then this is going to run to your connector in your door for your camera. So the truck is completely happy that it has the camera still connected to it. So this harness is available. It's an option to add on, but I highly recommend it. Now we're going to have a separate video on how to actually fully install this harness. You're going to show me we're going to show a little bit putting it on in this installation, but the general how to install it, that'll be a separate video that we'll have available. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and integrate this. It's really simple. It's going to go right into the light mounts that are already, where the tail light is, and I'm going to disconnect the tail light, put this pass-through in, and then start routing the cable so it's all ready to go when the bumper comes on. So this is the brake light connection on the right side of the truck with the factory Molex connectors, and this is where we separate them to allow the pass-through harness to be able to come in and clip into these spots in place of what's here, and then it just mimics the harness with no cutting. So all of our wiring has been routed. We have the backup camera coaxial cable has been routed through the factory harness through the door, and now we're going to put our in connector on it. Very simple to do. We're just going to come up, snap that on. Again, this is with our harnesses, and then you put the lock in, and now it's ready to be connected to the connection, which is right there, and it's just going to go up and snap right in. All right, so we've got the harness is in, the backup camera cable is routed through the grommet behind the tail light, comes inside the truck, comes through. Our harness, of course, the connector is not installed yet, so you're able to route it through the factory back door sleeve. So it's all sleeved through here. The cable comes through and goes all the way over too. And we've put the connector on the end, and we've actually plugged it in, so the backup camera is back in the system. And then we're going to come down here to the harness that's hanging down right now through the back of the truck. One part of this harness is for the backup lights, and that's this one here. And we're going to take that, we're going to just lay that across the back of the frame, and this will be ready to go when we have the bumper in place. We can go ahead and flip that over and hook onto it. And then this is the harness that's going to go along the back of the swing arm, and this has, again, our license plate light connectors, has our third brake light, and of course it has our coaxial cable connection for the backup camera. I'm going to take this, and while we're setting the bumper on, I'm going to set this inside the truck so it's out of the way and it stays on top rather than having to fish it back over the top of the bumper. So when the bumper slides on, it's ready for me to route it around and over to the swing out. Just take the harness, your Deutsch Tech connector for the light, and plug those in. Do it on both sides, and then tuck your wiring up above, put a couple of zip ties on it, and get it out of the way. So this is our backup camera that we took off the previous tire carrier, the stock one, and we're going to be mounting it right here in the center of where the spare tire sits. So it's going to mimic what it was before. And in order to hold this correctly, we have our custom-made mounting system here, and the camera is just going to go right into this special housing, and as it seats in there, we're then going to be putting these small little Allen screws in on either side, and those are going to allow us to tighten this down and hold the camera in this housing. And then once the housing is assembled, we'll mount the housing onto the tire carrier. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. It's a 3/32 Allen wrench, Put these little tiny stainless steel Allens in, and these are going into the brass inserts that lock the camera into its new house. And so this is going to slide up, go right in here, and then line up on the sides for a bolt pattern for our 3/32 Allen heads. So you're going to grab the mounting bolt kit that says brake light, and the brake light bolt kit has the small pass-through screws and nuts that are going to allow you to mount the high output center third brake light. And then we've already pre-assembled a small harness that's on there that has the DT 2-pin connector, the Deutsch Tech 2-pin connector. There's a ground loop, bolt the ground loop into the mounting bracket. This is a stainless steel mounting bracket, and the bracket itself is going to come up and it's going to sit on top of the pedestal where the camera is, right above the camera. Now this does go on after the spare tire is on. It is something that to pull the spare tire, you do need to pull the little bolts and pop this off, but that's why we put a Deutsch Tech Quick Connect on it. And then also we're using small little lock nuts that will actually lock themselves into the pedestal, so those will stay there. So it's really easy to pull those 1/4 20 bolts out to be able to pull this off to get your tire off. Again, we don't take our tires off very often, so this system is very secure, holds it in place, but we have the ability, of course, to remove it, to pull the tire off, and that keeps everything nice and clean. Also, by putting this mount where we did, not above the tire like how Ford had it before, we increase the view or the amount of visibility over the back of the truck with that tire. So the optional wiring harness that we have, if you do get the harness from us, or if you build your own, that's fine. The harness itself is going to connect. We have anchor points on the back side, and we give you zip tie anchor points that actually just go in with self-drilling tappers. They're in the same kit with those, and that's going to allow the harness to be zip tied right in place. There's our license plate lights right there. It's going to come along. We're going to put another clip there, and then this is going to come along and travel up this and come up to our backup camera and our third brake light right up here. So I'm going to go ahead and put these clips on and get it zip tied in place, and then this will be ready to go.